Perfect. It's working! How's it going, everybody? How y'all doing? We are not actually playing campaign. We are playing a custom game. We're playing Rendezvous of the 3-player co-op. And it's gonna be legit. So I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to learn to keep track of more things at a time. Let's try Noctool. I'm not sure what Noctool or Dawadiru do. I know what Kerrigan generally does. We're gonna go with Noctool. We can pick our hero there. That's nice. This difficulty here on Brutal with we're gonna try evil enemy tactics and just see. The reason we're not going with crazy, madness, insane is because we just take way more damage, which I don't think is a super fun way to increase difficulty. I mean, I'm glad it's there because you want to have a higher ceiling of difficulty, but I don't like, it invalidates a lot of units because they just can't take a hit. And I don't like that very much. Not to mention, Brutal by itself is going to be a challenge. Brutal with the evil difficulty stuff is going to be a challenge. So we're going to see. My cracks are going to show today. And it's going to be good. I'm excited. It's definitely been on my bucket list for a while to just get super good at this game.
Scanning. Detecting.
Right? We have 3 bases. Gives us control of all 3 players' bases. We're just going to max out on...
The first thing I need is a spawning pool.
Well, not max out on drones. We're going to take a bunch of drones. That's the trick here. What we're going to do. So Noctool, what do you do? Baneling Bus launches a Baneling at the target location, which explodes and does Baneling damage. Poisons all enemies in an area, dealing 30 damage over time and reducing their attack damage by 20%. Reveals cloaked and buried units. Lasts for 10 seconds. That's going to be nice. That's going to be really nice. I'm going to need to change those hotkeys really quick.
Command, we've found
Let's get some... Oh, we need a spawning pool still.
We're going in.
Hopefully we can take them with this. But I need to change my hotkeys because they're overlapping in a not very great way. Is Noctool going to show up here? Can we change? It doesn't look like we can. Yeah. Okay, well, it's a good thing we're Zerg, and I'm not really going to be using those hotkeys. Alright.
They're going to hit us hard.
I have control group hotkeys set to Q and W, which is obviously very difficult. We should have made our... Let's do that. Weaken those guys down. Oh, they come from behind us, too. Full drones. Get our drones back over there. Now that our lings are out. We are definitely going to want some gas for our queens. I need to set camera keys really quick. There we go. Oh, this one didn't work. Alright. So now... Oh, my hotkeys are all messed up now. Okay. Wow, that was really clunky. Let's just get a bunch of Zerglings. We want more hatcheries and more overlords. We're just gonna get a bunch of these hatcheries going. I don't care about losing that because we already have a bunch of them. Yeah, they're definitely dropping back here. Okay, so they drop They drop in our base every attack wave, which means we need to get spine crawlers sooner. Okay. Okay. Let's just restart. Unless that broke it. Okay, we're good.
Okay. Let's see
This
if I can remember how
one,
to do this.
this
The
one,
first
this
thing I need is a
one.
spawning pool.
Make a bunch of drones. We do need a spawning pool. We'll put it back here. Okay. The spawning pool will give us literally everything. I think we're just going to not get queens and not worry about gas. And we're just going to get a ton of stuff going on.
Command, we've found Kerrigan. She's holed up in a Zerg
Alright.
base.
So let's get some more
We're going
Zerglings for
in.
this
Send
fight.
reinforcements.
The Dominion found us. They're going to hit us hard. Dominion approaching from the north.
Try and target them down. Let's get the Zerglings out of there. Go that way. We'll Baneling them. Nice. We'll have to pull drones down here. We'll get 2 of these. Oh, well that didn't go well. Take that out. Those guys are the most scary. Have these guys over there. Okay, we lost a ton of drones, which is pretty bad.
The larva at my hatchery.
When the Dominion arrived, they drove some of my brood
So we need more of these.
They will rejoin us.
I'm not with
Terran soldiers guarding the cave.
with these spine crawlers.
A queen will be very useful for fighting the Terrans. You can birth a queen at the
These guys counter our Zerglings so hard. We just need drones like crazy. Yeah, losing all these drones is not good. That's pretty darn bad. How expensive are these? They're 100. Yeah, see, now they're not attacking the drones. They're getting taken out by those, which I think is really awesome. Oh, they all stim. That's our only anti-air, and she's about to die. This is tent. Oh, they already took him out. My goodness.
There are more Zerglings in this cave.
We kind of did better last time. About dang time. Holy crap. What is it this time? Okay. I think we picked a good commander hero for this. We need to get our economy back. It might be time to go for gas if they're coming with lots of air. As much as I like building Zerglings, I think we're probably better off with spine crawlers. Wow. Well, we made it a lot further this time. Yeah, I think prioritizing spine crawlers instead of Zerglings is the play here. Right? Played again. Start over this way. I like Noctool. I like Brutal. Attack waves use tech upgrades from the Wings of Liberty campaign. Yeah, I think we can do this. We just have to deal with this early pressure. The problem is that they come at us from 3 different directions, and we're supposed to have 3 heroes, but we only have the 1, right? So I just need to pull drones rather than attack with drones, and I think just that change alone is going to make a world of difference.
Scanning.
Let's try it again. We'll just do a ton of drones this first time.
The first thing I need is a spawning pool.
And then we'll get a spawning pool. And I bet if we got queens, we'd be sitting better. I just told a bunch of workers to stop working. But where are they? Here's one. That was weird. Alright, that was really weird. That hurt my brain.
We're going in. Send reinforcements.
Okay, so now that this is done,
They're going to hit us hard.
we'll get 1, 2
Dominion
down
approaching from the
here.
north.
And 1 up here. She's gonna do her little spurty thingy. And then we'll go at them. You get 2 crawlers over here. I lost her way too early.
Within our primary hatchery. When you are near deck, you will burrow to the hatchery to heal. The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster forces are under attack.
Maybe I do need a lot of Zerglings? Yeah, that didn't go well. Holy snap. Alright, let's try this another time. This is the last time, and then I'll turn down the difficulty. Because this, I'm sure you guys don't want to just watch me get smashed over and over and over. I think we do need Zerglings the first round. I'm going to start with a spawning pool instead of drones.
Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. The first thing I need is a spawning pool.
And then we're going to move these back. That one back there. Just create a more defensible perimeter. I don't know how many extra drones we need. But we're probably gonna need a few.
Command, we've found Kerrigan.
Yeah, they're already
She's
coming
holed up
after
in the
us.
third base. We're going in. Send reinforcements.
The Dominion found us. They're going to hit us hard.
But now
Dominion approaching from the north.
we have a bunch of towers already. I want to hit as much as I can with that Baneling. Letting the Zerglings soak the shots. Okay, so that group's basically done. That group's gonna melt on the other spine crawler. We can hit them. Nice, that went pretty well.
And harvest best speed at maximum efficiency. If you order 3 drones to the extractor,
Okay, we're gonna want a few more of these.
they drove some of my brood into cave.
Actually gonna get a bunch more of these.
They will rejoin us if we can kill the Terran soldiers. God,
Keep drones coming so we can keep our income up. We'll get 3 on that gas. We're not gonna take that gas that's just up there to the north. I don't really want to use this. Our little goop attack if we can avoid it, because the Baneling one is so much better. And we only have a limited amount of energy. We're gonna get some extra. I forgot to build some down here, dang it. And then we're gonna need, because it's the vultures next, right? So we're gonna need some anti-air. Get another one right there. I don't know why they head straight up here. That was weird. We'll get 3 guys on that. Another round of drones. Hit them with a Baneling. Nice. We definitely need our armor upgrade. Make our lings useful. That's gonna die,
Zerglings from the larva at my
but
hatchery.
that's okay. We're gonna need to replace this stuff. Nothing we can't handle. Okay. Okay, now we're cooking.
a queen would be very useful for fighting
Get a bunch
the
more
Terrans.
drones.
And birth a queen at the hatchery.
Because we're going to need to rebuild these a little bit. I just want like multiple layers of these spread out.
My queen.
So that we can get our Zerglings through there. We're also finally gonna go up in supply and try and get a big Baneling, or not big Baneling, big Zergling force. Okay, that attack's gonna be scary. We have not as many spines down here as I would like. We're gonna pull some of these back. We're gonna push forward. Our Zerglings are just gonna melt. We don't need our Zerglings in there. That was a mistake. Use that on them just because we kind of need to. Take some of these drones. Build a bunch of these. Down this way. Do another one. And another one up here. And another one up here. Okay. Get another round of lings for the Marines. This looks like a good wave to hit with lings. Yeah. They're gonna come with air. So I'm gonna get some. That's a ghost. Run. We just got EMP'd. That sucks. Yeah, they targeted her down. Get a ton of lings. You are doing that and that. We should get more queens, shouldn't we? Alright, let's get some more of these guys in there. Just get layers and layers. All of this. Another queen on the way. We might as well get our queen upgrades. Since we're getting queens. Yeah, the rapid transfusion is going to be nice. I don't want to bait them into the anti-air. Baneling those guys. Gonna want to baneling those guys. And then move in. Okay. Need another round of drones. And some zerglings. We're gonna want to replace these that we're losing. The Marines are the scary thing here. At least when they're in bulk. I think the Queens are helping us quite a bit. Keep wanting to go up in drone counts. And this is a good army for the Zerglings to take down. When we can move out and get those surrounds, we should. We have a bunch of guys down here that can. Move that forward a little bit. Look like air markers. Let's do another spore right there. We want some spores up here. And a lot more drones from Overlord. We're almost hit the timer. And in the normal vanilla campaign, they stop sending attack waves after the timer so we can go get the bonus objectives. I do want to get the bonuses. But they normally come with a Thor attack wave. And with these evil tactics, they're probably gonna like drop them in our base or something.
The worms are tunneling to you right now. My brood will be there soon.
It's gonna get a ton more Zerglings. Wait for them to bunch up. There is a tank, but it's not sieging, which is good. I think these queens are making a huge difference. Let's get a few more of those. It's cool that they're using the EMP. It sucks for me, but it's also cool. Yeah, here come the Thors. Lots of lings for the Thors. We want to slow them if we can. We used up our energy for that. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Should have seen that coming, but I didn't. Got it. Okay, let's pull back a little bit. These guys should melt against our defenses also. Nice. We take better trades when we're fighting in our defenses. Nice. They're doing good at target firing, which I think is pretty cool. Like the Marauders were targeting down my queens. Instead of the Zerglings, which is smart. Okay, we lost a lot of lings, but that's kind of what the lings are for. There we go. That was That was pretty decent. We need to replace all of our lings. Yeah, I think going for just an insane amount of defenses instead of a macro hatch was a really good idea. I don't like those guys. Here come the tanks and stuff, the movie clip, and they're disappeared.
If you wish to command all of your forces,
Let's push up then, baby.
there is a way to control them all at once.
Our maximum supply is 300 in this mod, because each player is supposed to have a max of 100. And I think that's pretty awesome. We are going to have to build up quite a bit to bust this main base. It looks like they're still sending attack waves, which is pretty scary. I'm just gonna get a bunch of queens. That should be all we really need, right? Yeah, the one Baneling, it's nice, but it's not overpowered like Kerrigan abilities are, which I think is pretty good. It's good design. We're definitely losing way more than we get, but I just want to be able to say that we did the bonus objectives. Okay, we got quite a bit. That's good. Take everything down. Okay, time to rotate this way. Pull our units. And let's push. Get another round of macro going. It's interesting that they have fire bats and hellbats. Hellbats are obviously significantly better. And we've tested this. I've gone hellbats on the evacuation before. And dude. Hello, the Andalorian. How's it going? Hope once again, I hope it hasn't your message hasn't been sitting there forever. I'm not super good at checking the chat bubble. Oh, I don't need to push into that, do I? I'll just run. Put a rally up there. This way. You're very gracious, my friend. Let's, I need to build up a little bit more before I push into the main area. I do want to get that bonus real quick, though. Let's clear this while we wait. Pull this way. I don't want to fight into that base. Nice. The queens are definitely nice here. Zerglings are doing all the tanking like they're supposed to. Do a Baneling launch right there if you can get to it. I feel like that Baneling throw needs to be a little bit further of a range. She usually has to waddle over pretty far before she can use it. There we go. Got the bonus. I don't think it really does anything for us, but you know what? We tried. Looks like they're replacing these guys. Pull back. Yeah, we lost a lot right there. Good thing we've been macroing behind this. Guess not technically macroing, but producing. Kind of want to be 200 supply before we push, but I also don't want to wait that long. We could always rewind back to this point if it doesn't work. Yeah. Just kind of get our Zerglings out in front to do the tanking. I doubt that we can just like run in and click down the objective when the time comes. But we can try it. Yeah, no, they're just melting us. We'll have to actually fight our way in. Target down the Thors, I think. Yeah, we let ourselves get completely surrounded there. All right. Let's back up just a little bit right there. Oh, no, 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 no. They ran forward. Okay, let's try that. Pause it. Okay. Right there. That's where we want to take command. Yeah, right there. How's your day going, my friend? What? I'm curious what time it is for you. Do you live in Europe? I don't remember if we talked about that, but for me it's like a nice nice little time in the morning. Wow. Wow. So maybe we do need to push in, like, to right here, and then just get us around on these guys, and try not to pull the Thors from over there. Let's rewind real quick. Nice. 5 p.m. Yeah, we'll start here. We'll just macro for a minute. Build up. It's fun having the larger economy and being able to go crazy with the units, with the army sizes. Put a rally point up there so we're not having to grab guys over and over. I mostly just need, like, more Zerglings, I think. Because I can only have so many queens attacking at once to that choke. But the Zerglings, if I can get them out in front and then get us around on the tanks, maybe that'll work. Do one more group. It'd be nice if the queens could walk over the Zerglings, like the aberrations do. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna try using my Noctool abilities this time. Let's do a Baneling there. Try and target down the tanks. Target down the medics, maybe? And then the Thor. And then we should be able to just take everything down. Dude, that cost us a lot. This choke point is rough. These queens don't have a lot of range. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's come over here and try and take out this Thor. Alright, we don't have to take out the base, we just have to come over here and take this out. Nice. Then we have our second round of troops. Boom! Oh my gosh. That was tough. Oh, there you go. You're up for... You do 24-hour days? That's crazy, dude. You're like a first responder or in the medical profession or something? That's crazy. That's intense. I know... I work construction, and I know that a lot of...
The Queen?
a lot of construction teams, when you travel, will work just insane hours, and then it'll just take a long weekend. But 24 hours that's a long time. It's rough. I used to work 5/12, and I thought that was insane. Do you get a long break in between your 24-hour days? I feel like that would be... I feel like I would struggle with that. I've tried really hard to go with low sleep. And dude, I can't do it for extended periods of time. It gets... brutal. I want the evil tactics. That seems pretty fun. Nice. 11 to 12 hours. Yeah, I that sounds great, actually. I haven't slept that long at one time for a while. I usually count myself blessed when I get like 7 or 8 hours. But then again, I'm not doing days that are that long. You know, I get up at like 6 and go to bed at like 10 or 11. If I'm doing well, I guess, with discipline and so forth. But yeah, dude, let me tell you, of all the games that I've played, I think Starcraft is the one that I feel the sleep deprivation the most. It's crazy. Like, when I play first thing in the morning versus in the evening, my play is completely different. Like, I feel way more sluggish, and my response times are so much slower late in the evening. It's crazy. All right, so we have some evolution choices. This looks like ones that are coming later. Let's get... So I'm guessing that there's more pages here later. And for now, we're just picking what we can do at the moment. The UI seems a little bit... Okay, so we can do our hero talents and then our units here. And I'm guessing that there'll be like drop-down menus or whatever up here as we unlock units. Alright, so these are our abilities. Poison all enemies in an area dealing 30 damage over time. I don't super like that ability. It feels weird. The slow isn't very big. I feel like if the slow was stronger, it'd be a better ability. Nearby friendly units have their HP regenerate. Just passive HP regeneration is great. The Baneling is awesome. Extra attack damage and HP regeneration. I think the area damage is going to be especially nice here with all the Zerglings and stuff. That'll be good. When I was working in a carpentry, I was glad to when I got sleep. I really during the week. Yes. Yeah, dude. That gets... It's crazy how busy we get. I don't know. I feel like people talk about how, 100 years ago people weren't so busy. Is that true? Because they were like farmers and stuff, and they worked all the time. I think that's just part of being a human being, is just being stupidly busy all the time. I don't know. But then there's also people who call us lazy compared to previous generations. And I think we're going to go with attack speed on this mission. We can take out the enemy Zerglings faster. I think that, they study hunter-gatherer tribes these days of, people who are still living primitive lifestyles. You find them in Africa and stuff. And apparently those people will sit around and do nothing as much as humanly possible in order to conserve calories. Just like we do these days. Like, they'll just kind of, they'll be more social about it than we are these days. Like, that's a legit thing. But, I mean, if I'm hanging out on Discord and stuff, doesn't that count? Right? So when I'm conserving calories, right? Just like my ancestors would, then I'm doing what humans are meant to do, right? Let's gather our forces. I bet they're gonna three-prong us and hit us in all three places. I'm gonna pull our defenses back to buy us some time. Create some, like, choke points and stuff. Oh, they're coming at us with infested. Interesting. I'm assuming we're gonna want a bunch of Zerglings, but I also bet they're gonna come at us with Banelings,
They are attacking her.
which is gonna make this super difficult. Get another one of those. Let's get 2 over here. I don't want to have to worry about it. Let's get 2 more over here. And then we'll come this way with everything. I don't want you. It looks like we're losing this fight. Let's move into there. I want a bunch more Zerglings. We can get a few... I didn't build
I can
defenses
sense
here.
the unhatched eggs. Now I just have to get them before Zagara.
Okay. We might need some more stuff. Oh, am I out of supply? Oh, I'm already making Zerglings. That's why I'm low on supply. Pushing forward.
Zagara has deep tunneled back to her base to recover her strength.
I don't want
She
you in
will
that control
return.
group. So I think our drone situation is pretty close to fine. I guess I want to get gas. We need Overlord. That's why things aren't pumping out. We have a gas already built over there. I think 2 gas. Guess we'll have 4. That'll be fine. So while we are supply blocked... Oh, we're finally not supply blocked. Okay, that works. Let's get our unified... unified rally point going. We need more drones, because we built a bunch of stuff. I don't think we need... Do 2 on each on this one. I'm not planning on using a ton of gas. I don't want to go like mega banelings because I feel like that's going to be
Warning,
pretty inefficient.
A wave of Zerglings is approaching our hive cluster.
Why are you going that way? Why in the world would you go that way? How is that faster? What the heck? Alright. What? Man, we're getting so many alerts from these random infested running around. We need to get out on the map. Let's push this way. Get some queens going. We have... mostly just little Ling groups. There's that one trickling in, but like these guys, I don't want to have to worry about them. This constant pressure is...
We should defend our hive cluster. Spine crawlers are excellent defenses for our hive.
Oh, they got through and got all our drones? They were just attacking the thing. That sucked. Take this stuff out. Yeah, we'll just build a ton of spine crawlers to deal with the constant pressure from the infested. Get another one here. We have some up there. Get another one there. Just rebuild our drones. Fortunately, we have 3 bases, so we can rebuild our drones pretty easily. Yeah, the enemies don't clump up a ton in this mission. It's basically just the Zerglings. So the Baneling is ironically not that great here. Oh, hey!
We found several infested
I got some extra
structures
stuff.
nearby. They seem to be of interest
Make some more
to the
queens
Pharaoh's
and some
herd.
lings.
I'll destroy them if I get a chance.
Oh. That's lame. Losing stuff? No, we're fine. Man, I don't like fighting infestors. Get a surround on this thing. Take it out. Alright, let's collect up some of these eggs really quick. Push up that way. Over and get this bonus. Yeah, it looks like we're doing just fine.
Something is different about this nest.
Let's get some drones over there. That's way too many drones, but I guess we'll just use the extra to build more crawlers. Man, this is forcing me to do what I was hoping it would force me to do, which is keep track of a lot of different things at once. Come on, banglings, get through. Stop derping out. There we go. Okay, let's pull back for a while. Reconnect with our long-lost army. Let's do just another one in each. Guess we could use a couple more over here.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Man, we're getting so many alerts. I think the worst part... Well, we should probably come over here and get this, eh?
Brood Mother Zagara is 1/4 of the way to collecting the eggs.
There's just so many alerts that, like, it's pulling my attention around, and I'm like, oh no, what's happening? But then it's not actually anything crazy happening. I think we're ready to get the macro hatches, actually. So let's lift these up. And go like that. There we go. Okay, let's come back. All right. Let's rotate around this way and clear up this path and see if we can get some forward defenses that pop out for us. Just some little tricklies. No, that's actually an attack wave. Let's send these guys this way. Deal with it. You guys go that way too. The rest of our army is going to push up this way. The spine crawlers should be able to clear those up. Do they have their attack speed upgrade? They don't. It's just the movement speed. Definitely our queens are going to be coming in clutch here, because I'm not sure how many infestors are going to be all over the map, but I bet there's going to be a lot. Thanks for dropping in, man. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Get some tons of sleep. Peace out, my friend. Go.
I'm halfway done, human. Soon I will spawn an army that will crush you.
Did we just take out Zagara again? Is that what happened? No, it was just a queen. Oh, we need upgrades, don't we? Probably, huh? We're just gonna do 2. I'd rather... We have tons of extra minerals, so we might as well spend them. Well, their banelings are super strong against our zerglings. Let's push through here. Forward bases are nice. We could take a 4th base. How are our mineral patches doing? Oh, they're still pretty darn full. Get armor. Let's get attack. Actually, let's get missile attack. Okay, we have one with just tons of extra guys. Not really. Come up here and take this hatchery. Let's get some extra drones so I can pull these off and make some of those. All right. Probably ought to spread them out so the banelings don't take them down, but I don't want to have to reselect them. Zagara is collecting so many eggs. Oh, they can't collect that. Whatever.
There are more eggs nearby.
Do that. Using up all his energy on stuff that doesn't matter. Push up this way and try and get more eggs. Come on, Noctool, get these eggs. Come on, Noctool, get these eggs.
Brood Mother
Alright.
Zagara is 3/4 of the way to collecting the eggs she needs.
Go this way. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we need more overlords. A lot more overlords. Come up this way.
My queen.
I need to be using
Completing
Noctool's
bonus
abilities more.
objectives will increase your power level.
Man, she's already almost done. We need to go take her out. That was a good bungle.
I sense more eggs. Here.
She's getting real close.
Halfway there.
Halfway's not good enough. Not nearly good enough. Why are you guys hanging out up there? I don't want you guys up there.
I am almost done, Kerrigan. Then I will be the heart of
Go
the
take her out. That's the name of the campaign. She said the thing. Let's take her out real quick. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. I think we have enough queens, really. We just have to start camping outside of her base to keep her from getting anything else. What?
Enough. While you've been stealing eggs, I've been making troops. Let me show you how Zerg fight.
What happened to my income? I feel like I'm not
A
making
huge
as much
swarm
money
of Zerglings is approaching our
as I
hive
was.
cluster. We should defend with all available forces.
Let Noctool get that. Come on, Noctool.
Don't think finding those pathetic baneling
Oh my gosh.
you.
So let's push down this way. I want to target that down really quick.
I have returned, and now you shall pay.
We destroyed one of the infested Terran structures. One more remains.
Whoa! Where'd that even come from? You guys come down this way. Usually you can see where the eggs still are by the white dots on the minimap, but it's throwing me off that the white dots are also all these creep tumors.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, we missed one. Crap. Where is she going? Where else did we miss them? She's going up. We've got to take this fight really well. She's getting separated from her army. That's really good. Let's do a Baneling bust right there. Hopefully we can win this. I think we can win this. Maybe not. Yeah, our economy's definitely taken some hits. Okay, yeah, we didn't, we were doing really well. But we definitely didn't win this. These mutas, what are their upgrades? Just 1-1? From where? So what we need to do is we need to rewind to when we were up here and the big attack waves came. Oh. Guess we're gonna try that again, eh? Let's hit up Not Cool again. I think that's gonna be good, right? Or should we try Dawadiru? Let's try Dawadiru and see what this guy's got. I think if we push out sooner, then we should be able to get a better head start. I think we just waited too long building up. And I think we need to fight with Zagara sooner. I let her harvest for way too long, so she was able to get ahead of us. If we could get out on the map like that a lot sooner, I think it would be better. For Zerglings, I think giving them life so they can tank better will be a better choice. Unless we want to do invulnerability. We'll try the invulnerability, because then when a Baneling hits, it doesn't kill all my Zerglings all at once. Right? Let's see what Dawadiru can do. Reduce movement speed of units in the targeted area by 40% for 60 seconds. Reveal cloaked and burrowed units. Creates a bomb at the target location, which explodes after 2 seconds, dealing 50 damage to enemies within a radius. I like explosive bombs. Dawadiru gains armor and HP regeneration. Dawadiru's basic attack deals splash damage to enemy units close to the target. I don't think the slow is going to be all that nice. We'll try the splash damage. I think Noctool is just the GOAT. I'm going to be honest here. Let's go ready. But I think we'll try this out and see how it goes. We'll do that. Get that there and that there. Get our creep spread going.
The Queen of Blades.
Do that.
An pathetic Terran creature. Leave Char while you can. These eggs.
Let's get another. We'll keep this kind of forward, I think. Get some more drones. I don't think we need to build gases this time. We'll just fully saturate these gases. Why is that super far away? Come on, bro. Yeah, so those will be able to handle the little trickle of infested, so we're not scrambling around a ton. That'll make a difference.
Zagara has drawn
Get a
the
couple
attention
guys over
of some
there.
feral banelings. They
We'll get our
are
upgrades
attacking
a
her.
lot sooner with just the one thing. Was it this one that was getting attacked by the dude behind at some point? Kind of upsets me.
A creep tumor is under attack.
Here comes Zagara. Slowed her down quite a bit. Slow her down a bit more.
I can sense the unhatched eggs. Now I just have to get them before Zagara.
Slow her down more. Glad the queen is tanking the damage. Not too scary. It's usually her helpers that make her so, because she's so tanky that you end up, if you try and target her down, it causes problems. Come over here and deal with this. Maybe having fast lings would be good. Or just a ton of these. Thought those were enemy banelings for a second, and I was really scared. Come this way and take that. Oh, come on, get out of there. Alright, we'll push up to the north now. Get guys in the gas, get some more of these. We have this going so we can get our armor. We'll just do one upgrade at a time, I think.
I have returned.
We want to get a critical mass of queens for sure. Does it have a... After 2 seconds. This guy just sucks. Why? Why would you go with Dawadiru? My goodness. Did they nerf the Kerrigan abilities? Because if they didn't, then these guys just are not great. Well, their little Zergling trickle is not paying off very well. Yeah, let's resaturate. Looks like we lost some stuff over here too. Okay. We should be good to push now. Taking this extra base a lot sooner, I think, will be really helpful. But like I said, our biggest goal is to just figure out where to intercept Zagara to stop her from doing her thing. Interesting. I feel like I just want to put some spine crawlers up there to reduce the damage we take from... Where is the button for that? There it is.
They seem to be of interest to the
There it is.
feral Zerg.
I'll destroy them if I get a chance.
Get these on a... Where did that come from? It's over there. Ouch. I need to deal with that. But I want to fight Zagara. She's right here. We gotta fight Zagara. Why did this attack wave come so much sooner this time? I don't remember this. We might lose this base. Take those out real quick.
There are more eggs nearby.
We'll come down here. They're kind of trickling in that way, but we're mostly fine. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted. We're heading this way. Yeah, we lost that base. But I feel like our economy is strong enough that it's not the biggest deal. Let's group up and come at them with the surround. There we go. Let's do a hatchery there. We'll get a hatchery up here.
I have returned, and now you shall pay.
We'll get a ton of drones pumping out for that one. Let's get... Yeah, we'll just get a bunch of these guys over here again. Now we're gonna push this way. Try and get. There's a lot of eggs over here, and I want to try and get them if we can. I don't know why we're spending time killing this stuff, but I guess we're doing that. Funny. What attack speed do these guys have? They're oddly strong. My sir, you're oddly strong. I want to get some of these eggs. I think we'll pull back. Go. We'll head this way. We'll go take out Zagara. Coming up here. Why is there a drone of all things?
Mother Zagara is 1/4 of the way to collecting the eggs she needs.
Is under attack.
Alright. Our army's catching up, finally. Our economy is still pretty rough. No, it's coming back. It's made it come back. We're good. There we go. Not too bad. Those guys can go hide again. Come this way. See if we can take this stuff out. Yeah, that invulnerability makes our Zerglings much stronger against the Banelings. Which I'm definitely a fan of. Oh, hey, there's another base right here. I want to come over here and challenge Zagara to honorable combat. Wonder if we can pull her out? No? Okay. Let's slow those guys, because they're the big damage dealers. Do another slow. We can take her out now. We need to replace our Zerglings. Does she get stronger? Or did she just get an armor upgrade? Nice. Just put one there. Try and reduce the damage that we take. So I do want to take this other base. We need to clear it out first. Let's take Dawadiru over there. Pull these guys. Do some clearing for us.
Different about this nest.
This Baneling nest is ready to hatch immediately.
Did we already clear that out? Okay, let's come this way.
You are not powerful enough to kill me.
Thank goodness for our rally point.
My queen, completing bonus objectives will increase your power level.
Drones are under attack.
See, and that's why we just have a ton of these spine crawlers everywhere. Okay, so we have cleared this out. Dawadiro can just do his little thing. These guys can push this way and clear this base out. So this is where the normal base is, and so is this. It's interesting that there was this much room to add stuff to this map. There we go. See, we're doing much better now that we have been contending with Zagara. I kind of want to spread creep up here just to get better vision of the attack waves. I think that'll be a good idea. And then we can move our rally point up here. How many drones do we have here? Not as many as I would like. We'll get a bunch more. We'll spread the creep forward. These guys can come up. And we'll just do on the low ground here. Guys, I don't actually want over here. We can get another hatchery over here. Once that pops, we can try and get more of these guys. There we go. Dowie can come pick this up.
Soon I will spawn an army that will
And then we can head up and to the right.
Don't think finding those pathetic baneling nests will save you.
We're gonna get some of these guys to go bait out the... I used up all of his mana, energy, stuff. What game are we playing here? And then we can come in and not get bungled. Make a buttload more Zerglings. We want our rally points there. That's going to be involved in that. Let's get this spread. Keep spreading this creep. Let's get a couple more of these. Let's get Dawadiro to get this stuff. And while we wait, we can put it this way. Zagara still, she already has a ton of eggs. Still want to push this way though. Use his fungal, but we healed through it with our transfuses. Use a fungal too. Yeah, this Zergling invulnerability turns out to be really good on this mission. Come this way. Take that sucker out. Just make a buttload more Zergling. And we'll make some more drones, I think. So get those with Dowie. We're gonna interrupt her slumber. I want some more banelings. We can afford them. Yes, our army is becoming fightable for Zagara. Unstoppable.
Way to collecting the eggs she needs.
And then we'll just have Dowie come up here. The rest of these guys can push this way. Oh snap. We're being harried. Everything come down here.
Our drones are under attack.
What are you guys doing?
I've been making
Why are you going that way?
Let me show you how Zerg fight.
I guess we're going this way.
Warning, a huge swarm of Zerglings is approaching our hive cluster. We should defend with all available forces. We destroyed one of the infested Terran structures. One more remains.
I have returned, and now you shall pay.
Let's just come back home for a minute. We're getting split everywhere. Yeah, dude, that Zergling invulnerabilities was really good. Oh, they're coming all the way down this way.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Just taking out all my flippin' drones. Good thing we didn't lose too much down here. Okay, we lost a lot of drones down here. Kind of all over the place. Yeah, we missed a bunch of stuff up there, so we have to go back and get her, but we gotta wait for our guys to Yeah, I want factory back here again. Lost a lot of lings. Let's come back up here and take her down. She's way too close to succeeding.
Mineral
Hide
field
these guys a little better. Put a rally point back up here.
I am almost done, Kerrigan. Then I will be the heart of the swarm.
She said the thing.
I'm under attack.
Wow. Yeah, that Zergling invulnerability is way good.
At least fight me yourself.
There's still a guy up here. Yeah, that's annoying. There's two of them. That's annoying. We took a ton of damage from these guys. We don't even need to be up here. Do that. Alright. Let's push this way and start guarding her base. We need just a few more eggs. Let's come this way, I guess. We'll loop around and take out that base.
You cannot stop me. Our forces are under attack.
He's about to come out. I'm up here to help out. Davodiru can come down here.
We destroyed the last infested
These guys can
Terran
come up
structure.
here. Is this all we need?
Field depleted.
How many is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Not quite enough.
Our forces are under attack.
kind of pushing into her base more than I would like. Let's pull back. There we go. Took her down again, which is awesome. Head this way, Dowie can come pick this up.
You have hatched all of the baneling nests.
And let's push into here, and then we'll have
It
the mission.
only remains to recover all the dormant eggs.
I want to try and max out if we can. Turns out we didn't need that extra base, but whatever. I get as close to maxing out before we complete everything, so then when we get the extra banelings, we'll have an even larger army. Man, I don't like these infestors. Right. Boom! We did it, everybody.
I have an
We did it! Yeah, dude. Those involuntlings are just amazing. Push up here. Just a
There is still time for me to
buttload.
stop you.
Okay, a weird thing about the term buttload, I always thought it was like a poop reference, right? I think that's a pretty normal thing to assume. I'm just gonna do a little bit of worker transitioning just in case this goes as poorly as I worry that it might. Yeah, let's just go. So the thing about a buttload is it's not actually a poop reference. It's a the bottom of a bucket of a barrel is called a butt, like the butt of the barrel. So a buttload is like a barrel load.
Such power. How can you control
Weird,
so
huh?
many?
The thing. Look it up. AI will probably tell you it's wrong, but they always lie. You can't trust AI anyway. There we go. Structure attack enabled. And we got it, dude. That mission was intense. That was awesome.
kill her.
That was
I only
awesome.
instructed my queen.
I enjoyed that so much.
I told you to
I don't know if we
against
have
me.
time to do the next
You
one.
told all your brood mothers to be strong, to fight, to conquer. You said the Zerg lead by force of will.
Let's... I only have about 40 minutes. That should be enough to do the next one, right? Let's go back to the arcade. Let's find swap. Art. And Fire in the Sky is the next one. Let's create the lobby. I will be right back. I have to go use the you-know-what's-it. But I'll be quick. I'll be quick about it. Evil is enabled for the whole campaign? That's awesome. The Terran one, it's only enabled for like the first 6 missions. So having it for the full campaign is going to be great. So yeah, I will be momentarily right back. Hey, I'm back. Just like I said I would. I knew you should have had faith in me. All right, I got up, stretched my legs, got the blood pumping a little bit. Let's hit this one. This one's gonna be. I'm kind of scared. I'm more scared of the next one, but this one has a time limit. If we had a time limit on the last one, we would have been in trouble. Evolution choices. Why don't we have Zerg? Could we have gotten that after the last mission? Or is it after this mission that we normally get? Let's check our talents for the Baneling, I guess. Or the evolutions. Disable or doubles damage inflicted to primary target. Splash damage is unchanged. That seems pretty nice. The increased explosion radius by 50% is pretty insane. Baneling explosion heals allied units and structures. And Banelings morph instantly and have extra health. Okay, that's interesting. I like that they added this new set of evolutions. I think that's going to be fun to play with. But I'm curious. So we're going to be fighting Terran, right? I don't know if damage is what we need. We'll have the economy to go Banelings, and I think we're going to go Banelings. So this is going to be important. Having extra health makes a difference, because then siege tanks won't be able to one-shot them. They'll be more likely to get up to the target. And morphing instantly is kind of like nice, but it's not everything. And so I don't think we need this one. I don't think we need that one. I don't think we need that one, okay? But the explosion radius and the morphing instantly are the ones that I'm curious about. I expected this one to not be that great, but it turns out that it's awesome. Turns out that invulnerability when you're about to die is way stronger than invulnerability when you first take damage. I was thinking in terms of like when you first take damage, but when you're about to die is much better. I think we're going to try the morph instantly and have extra health. I think that's going to be the trip here. Let's check out our talents for Noctool. So we've got the poison all enemies in the area or the friendly regeneration. I think regeneration is going to be the goat. And I think that Baneling Bust is still the goat. I'm pretty sure that getting extra damage on our Banelings does not actually make a difference. Like if we get that, does it change here? There it is. No, it doesn't. That's fine. We'll do that. We'll try it out and see how it goes. This is gonna be intense for sure. Not gonna lie.
This is the only approach to the
We'll give it a shot. We might not beat this one. We might end up losing. Especially since our bases are split. No, why are they split? Oh, no. So this one we want a unified
No wonder Warfield
deal.
can't deploy 2 of them into the trench at once.
He only needs one.
Yeah, we want a unified deal
Spread
for
creep to those
sure.
scourge nests so we
Can
can place a
we
creep tumor by them.
get this creep spreading? We cannot just connect right away. That's gonna take a minute. Let's gather up our forces here and try and bust this. Let's do it. Okay, we busted it. Get some more there and more there. Okay, let's get these resources and then some more Zergling. It's going to be nice to get the insta-banelings right there. I'm not going to lie. Let's keep that. Doing that. Oh, we don't have a baneling nest. Farts. We might lose this base. Straight up. We'll do that really quick. We'll do more lings to slow them down. Oh. They healed it. Let's do a baneling nest over here. Get these guys. Okay, so we're baiting them in. Let's do it here. Is that within his scan range? It's not. That is. Looks like we're surviving. Let's get another hatchery up here. For the macro. Get these guys. Be banelings. Get extra gas going and a couple of evolution chambers. I think we can afford the 2. We want that to spread. I straight up think we're just gonna lose this base. But I still kind of want to try to... Oh, it's about to die. There we go. He won. Don't hit it! Don't hit it! Don't hit it! No! Oh my gosh. We're gonna do 2 hatches over here. Try and reduce the amount of damage that we take. And then we want to try and push up this direction with our new Bane buddies.
Those fire bats are burning corpses, but I sense some living Zerg among the dead. Kill the
Baneling
fire bats.
throw. Okay, that's too much. There we go. Let's do Carapace and attack. These can unify a little bit. Let's get some. Whoa, whoa! What's happening? Oh, that's what's happening. That's not too bad. Let's get 2 of those. Are these the special ones? They are. These are the super anti-Zergling ones. Uh-oh. Noctool, where'd you go? Did you spawn up here? Oh yeah, you're spawning up there. Well, that kind of sucks. I probably should have built some of these. Probably still could. This is falling apart real quick. Yeah, it turns out those insta-banelings are pretty darn good. We're just gonna hit that real quick. And we're gonna hit this real quick. Oh, that's like well defended. Looks like a whole base down there. And we haven't even pushed up the hill. Oh my farts.
Discovered usable essence within Zerg biomass. Valuable sequences. Recover will empower Queen of Blades.
A Gorgon is destroying our hive cluster. Awaken another Scourge nest now.
Well, this is bad. Well, to be honest, I knew we were going to lose that base anyway.
The hive cluster is under attack.
There we go. Get our Noctool. These guys are all healed already. Let's come down over here.
2 down. There's more coming. Spread the creep.
Bring in a Gorgon. Crush Kerrigan.
Dude. So I genuinely think that we need to destroy this base down here. Because I think it's just going to keep causing us problems.
Hive cluster is under attack.
Let's get another macro hatch down here. Right there.
Our drones are under attack.
I need quite a bit more stuff before we push. The nice thing is that I think this thing is just going to stay up there, right?
Our forces are under attack. Our drones are under attack.
Is that cheesing the mission, or is it just having good map knowledge? Oh, my farts! What the heck is that? What is that?
The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh my gosh. Are we ever going to be able to bust this base? I think if we just give up that upper base... Yeah, there's no way. I think we've lost already. But I'm pretty sure that if we just give up that base to the north from the get-go, because I spent a lot of money trying to save that, and then we can just push over here and defend in this choke right here. Holy far delicious. I definitely think that banelings are the way to go here. Okay, let's try this again. I think we can do it this time. Noctool, brutal, evil. There we go. Do it. Yeah, so we're gonna give up that top base. Basically instantly. And then we're just going to create a choke down in the south. And just do it with 2 bases. Alright. We'll do drones first. Come this way so we can push up.
General Warfield has called in a Gorgon.
Clear
It
this
is
stuff
headed for our
out.
hive cluster.
That ship is huge. No wonder Warfield can't deploy 2 of them into the trench at once.
He only needs one.
Hurry. Spread creep to those scourge nests so we can place a creep tumor by them.
Do some more droning, I think. We'll get a baneling nest down here. We need to remember to put some spine crawlers over here. Let's get a couple of queens pumping out. Queens are extra expensive in this mod. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe because they're just super good? They're not producing out of this. I don't know why they care so much about it. That's fine. We're gonna need to sneak this behind him to take out the first Gorgon. Although I'm curious what will happen. If we just let it destroy the base up there, will it come head down this way? Should have some Zerglings popping out here in just a second. Let's do hatchery right there. Okay, is our baneling nest done? It is. Let's get some banes going. We'll head this way. Try and take that out.
Those fire bats are burning corpses. But I sense some living Zerg among the dead. Kill the fire bats.
Making headway.
Discover
run.
fusible essence within Zerg biomass.
Make a bunch more
Valuable
lings.
sequences.
We want more gas.
Recover will empower Queen of Blades.
Definitely feeling the difference just being on 2 base instead of 3. Weird that they're trying to like rebuild these forces.
A Gorgon approaches our hive cluster.
Yeah, we'll see if it starts heading south. It just derps out right there. I think it's kind of lame. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming down to us. That's good. That's good. Good design. We'll hit that up. I probably should have waited a little bit till it got closer, but that's probably going to be fine. I'm surprised they're not giving us more gas. They gave us more gas in the last mission. Are there 2 gases up there? No, yeah, we're only on a few gases, so we have to go more Bling energy than Bane energy, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Do that really quick. Yeah, they're just taking everything out. Should have moved those down much sooner. Let's get... Come this way, get some more lings. Let's do some of these really quick. Alright. And then we can... I really want to take out that base, but we're probably just not going to be able to. We'll just have to keep our rally point like right there. We're just going to need to push forward and take out that base later when we have way more stuff. For now, we just need to start clearing the map and pushing up. Noctool's healing thing is so much better. Like, it makes the Zergling life-saving thing so much better, is what I'm trying to say. Did Noctool just go up a level? She did! That's pretty nice. Yeah, run away. I guess we're pushing that way.
That Gorgon is almost to the hive cluster. We need another Scourge nest.
Oh, ouch. Nice. This is getting bad. We're about to start losing bases to the Gorgon. That's smart that it takes a different path this time. That's very well designed. We lost way too much right there.
Two down. There's more coming. Spread the creep.
Time to hang out.
Bring in a
Let's
Gorgon. Crush
get
Carrick.
this other base now, I think. We'll try it, see how it goes. losing overlords pretty quickly. Nice. Don't kill him! Oh. Ouch. Those bombs are actually good when they use them. I'll take this. Yeah, having these bases split makes this so much harder. We need to try and push up there really quick. And then that's gonna buy us some extra time, I think. What the heck is that? That Gorgon is really fast. That is much faster than they normally are. Oh my heck.
Deploy drop pods.
And they EMP'd me. Well. This mission is gonna be tough. I think we need the economy of being up there and defending there. We're just gonna have to deal with the fact that our forces are gonna be split the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Because we need the extra economy. I don't know if we'll ever be able to bust this base, but we need the economy in order to be able to push forward. And we can just build a ton of spine crawlers over here in this choke instead of spending all the money on Zerglings. They're just going to die over and over again. We shouldn't be defending with our Zerglings. We need to be pushing forward with them, especially when it comes to the Bane. Like we need to be using the Banes offensively, not defensively. And now that we know they're going to be setting all these stupid guys out, we can use Zerglings to bait them out. Cool. Well, we're gonna have to try this again next time. This episode's gonna need to come to a close. I'm out of time for today, folks. Yeah, I think we just need the economy. I think we need to focus our defense up here, and as well as get a army down here to push up and around. I'll just have to. I think I should use different hotkeys. Hotkey for this base, and then a hotkey for these two bases, as opposed to having them all in the same, which is what's throwing me off, I think. Well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this journey of mine to get much, much, much better at StarCraft. Ugh. Peace out. Make good choices and stuff. Have a good time with everything. Enjoy stuff. Thank you guys. See you later.